Hi, folks. It's me. I'm here. I'm not going to do a monologue today. I'm going to talk about last night because last night was a very important thing for the American people. And, fuck, am I right? just, just fucking general. Like, everything is gone. I genuinely feel like many of the things that we held dear are gone. And it was nice because there was that point that Joe Biden, like, looked at the American people and was like, the things you love aren't gone. Please just fucking vote this November. And that's great. But the fact that our president just doesn't anything, just doesn't follow any fucking rules at all that his team agreed to for the debate. That's mind boggling. What's more mind boggling is that Joe Biden didn't fucking punch his ass after his sons both got insulted on the stage. That was amazing. Now, I'm not going to pretend that Joe did some sort of a Herculean job. I mean, he definitely copped to some of Trump's, like, bullying. Like, Trump was bullying the whole time and interrupting, and eventually Joe started saying some mean ass things back at Trump and fucking doing some interrupting himself. And I think it would have been better if he just like didn't stoop to Trump's level, because it sort of shows that Trump's tactics are not powerful, whereas Joe going for them showed that his tactics are powerful. I think that would have been better. But what I'm trying to say here is that Joe Biden still did a respectable ass job last night. I've never been a huge fan of the man. I supported Bernie vehemently, and then everyone fucking dropped out at the exact same time and shot Joe Biden up because Joe Biden's the person who had a better chance of beating Trump. And honestly, after last night's debate, maybe they were right. Seriously, I think Bernie probably would have gotten very angry. I know that I was very angry last night listening to the things that Trump was saying. He fucking talked about a 2 week away vaccine during a question that was talking about coronavirus maybe being solved in like months and like what the reopening's going to be like. He was asked. I mean, I don't have to tell you these things unless you didn't watch the debate. If you didn't watch the debate, the main points that you missed were that he copped to appointing the sixth Republican Supreme Court judge, her Amy Coney Barron, I don't know, Sacha Baron Cohen, who the fuck cares? He copped to appointing her so that she could like look at the ballots afterwards, which, you know, appointing your own referee is kind of fucked. He also, it seemed to me, incited violence in Philadelphia, because in that last question where it was like, where Chris Wallace, I'm gonna say bless his soul actually, just because of last night. I don't mean I mean like maybe bless his soul. I don't know. I should get to know Chris. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that that last question last night where he was just like, can you tell your followers just to be peaceful regardless of what happens for a couple weeks after? It might take longer. Joe Biden was like, yes, please vote. Trump was like, my boys, stand by, boys. Go, good boys, go look out in Philadelphia. Go watch out for bad stuff happening, which is literally inciting violence. I mean, I know it was phrased so generally that if you're on Trump's side right now, you probably could be like, he wasn't talking about violence or anything like that. But no, that's definitely telling people to go incite violence, especially because if you take it in the context of being asked if there's going to be peace and then him not saying yes to that, him just saying go stand by in Philadelphia, that's basically a but. It's an implicit but. This is an implicit but. Ha! Jokes. Okay. Oh, the biggest thing. Where Chris Wallace and Joe Biden both tried to be like, white supremacy is bad, right? And there was just like a concerted effort over the course of like a minute to be like, will you just say white supremacy is bad? And Joe was like, will you just say white supremacy is bad? And Trump was like, say what's bad? And they were both like, white supremacy, it's bad, right? And he was like, yeah, you know, my boys should stand by. And they were like, no, you should say that white supremacy is bad, right? He's like, I'll say whatever you want me to say. White supremacy is bad. My boys should stand by. Like, it just went on for a little bit, and it's just, I don't understand how we're here. I don't understand how we're here. I just fundamentally don't understand how we're here. And it's making me fucking. I'm not even trying to do the hand jive right now, but it's just. I need to not. I need this to not be. I'm very depressed about what I watched last night, and a lot of people that I've talked to are. If you're one of those people, I'm with you. I'm fucking right here with you, man. I don't know how we got here. I don't know how my loved ones, some of my loved ones, genuinely support this man and still do. If you're one of my loved ones and you plan to support this man, please don't. Please. I'm just genuinely going to ask you. I've never thought I was going to do a video like this where I genuinely asked from the depths of my soul, please don't vote for Trump. I mean, I've been trying to protest and do shit and be like, please don't vote for Trump, but I never thought I'd actually make a fucking video about it. But here I am. I will beg you. I will buy you chocolates. I don't know what else I can do. Begging and buying chocolates are the only two things I know. That's a joke. Seriously though. It hurt last night. It's hurt this entire fucking administration. It's hurt me specifically because there are friends and family of mine who taught me some wonderful ideals that I hold close to my heart. Standing up for people who are less fortunate than you. Trying to spread goodness in the world. Respecting others. Just as a general idea. A good example of that would be not attacking their children on a debate stage. But, I digress a little bit. These ideals, right? These beautiful things that I was taught growing up and I'm still being taught today. There are a subsect of people who've taught me these things that still support this man who flies flagrantly in the face of these ideals. And it hurts me. Because I'm left to either think, well, those ideals weren't actually that important to you to begin with, and I just sort of let you preach to me or get on a soapbox that you weren't even willing to stand on in your own life, I guess. That's one option. Or the other option is that you just don't see it still? After last night? In which case, I'm just going to put all the onus on me. On my fucking honor, this man flies in front of everything that you have tried to teach me. Everything that's good. Everything that's good within you. This man flies in front of that. Flies against it, I suppose. I have some really cherished memories with many of you. And knowing that the folks in those cherished memories would then vote for someone who is so against the teachings and lessons and good times of those memories, knowing that actually genuinely causes me emotional trauma and pain. Please do not vote for him. I don't care if you vote for Biden. I wish you would vote for Biden. I think it'd be good for you to vote for Biden. And you don't even have to cop to it. You don't have to be like, I was a Trump supporter, but now I'm not voting. I don't need that. I genuinely just don't need anything from you. I just need you to just not ruin all of my memories of you. Please. It's really hard. It's really hard to try to love people and try to justify how they can accept this guy who insulted a man's children on national television as our president. To his fucking competitor. He's committed many crimes. Many crimes. You know? I'm not even trying to do a high voice. I just do that. I don't... I know... Things are bad. Things only get better when you accept that they're bad, though. I was actually going to do a monologue this week from Three Sisters by Chekhov. I was going to do the monologue by Verchinin, and the monologue was basically sort of like the one I did a couple weeks ago from Petya about how things are bad, but we can work to make things better, with a little bit of a more hopeful spin that our happiness is within realizing how bad things are, and then we can be happy when we know we're taking action to try at least and make things better. I think regardless of where you fall on the political scale, these last 4 years have been really fucking bad. This year's been really bad. The year before it was really bad. 2019 was shit. Everyone was like, good thing 2019's done. And then like, oh, World War III just at the beginning of 2020. That sounds great. And then it's just fucking devolved, you know? 2016, 2017 weren't great for people. 2018 wasn't great for people. I mean, 2016 was still the end of the Obama administration, so, you know. And I'm not going to say that they did great things either, but what I need to stress here is that things are genuinely very bad right now. Things are worse than they've ever been throughout our country. We're more divided. Fucking Biden put it really well last night when he said that the man tries really hard to divide us. I just want things to be okay. I just want people to be able to be happy and love other people freely, regardless of who they are, and live a nice, happy life. That's it. And I know in my heart that Trump stands against that. That I don't believe there's any compassion for other people. Even his children, if you watch some of the videos, you can see the behavior is not exactly in line with love. But that's a whole nother topic. All I want to say, if you're going to vote for Trump, please don't. If it hurts you that I say this, I guess have a conversation with me, although I'm really kind of tired. I've tried really hard in the last 2 or 3 years to get really informed about Republican sides of things, and it's just getting worse and worse. Like, there's just so much hypocrisy. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do about that. So if you don't like this, unsubscribe. If you don't like this, unfriend me. It's okay. I'll get over it. I hope you get over it. I hope that you can have a happy life, even if I'm not in it. If you're watching this and you feel similarly, I want you to know that you're not alone. That's pretty much why I'm doing this. There's a naive thought in my mind that maybe I can get one person to not vote for Trump, but also that I can help comfort the people who are feeling the way that I'm feeling. Because to know that there are other people who are going through that can often be the greatest solace that anyone could ever wish for. If you are depressed, if you are disillusioned, if you are in pain, if you're questioning the foundation of who you are as a person because the people who laid that foundation are now flying against it, I'm here for you. I love you. And we're going to make it through this. I think we are. I hope we will. Until next time, I love you, whoever you are. And I hope you stay safe. Take care.